Dear friends, this is Dr. M. Vijay Alexander from MEAG TNPSC Academy. Let us discuss key current affairs for November 30th, 2024. The deep depression formed in Bay of Bengal has developed into a cyclone named Bengal. External Affairs Minister Jai Shankar has urged the interim government of Bangladesh to provide adequate protection to all minority communities, including Hindus residing in the country. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has urged the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to cancel the mining lease granted to a private company for extracting tungsten in Madurai district. The villages identified for tungsten extraction include Kavattayampatti, Yettimangalam, Vallalapatti, Aritapatti, Kidaripatti, and Narsingampatti. Among them, Aritapatti is a historical biodiversity hotspot. It is renowned for its rock-cut temples, sculptures, Jain symbols, Tamil Brahmi inscription, and the Panjapandava stone beds, which are significant archaeological monuments. Any mining activity in this area would cause irreparable damage. It is notable that the locations identified for tungsten extraction are densely populated villages. In the second quarter of the current fiscal year, that is July to September, the country's economic growth has declined to 5.4%, a figure not to seen in nearly 2 years. During the same quarter of the 2023 to 24 fiscal year, that is July to September, the economic growth was 8.1%. Notably, this has now dropped to 5.4% in the current fiscal years, that is July to September quarter. In the third quarter of the 2022 to 23 fiscal year, that is October to December 2022, the economic growth had decreased to 4.3%. After nearly 2 years, the growth has shown signs of stagnation again. This decline has been attributed to a downturn in both the consumption and production sectors. The Father Periyar Award was social justice has been presented since 1995. Recipients of this award are given a cash prize of rupees 5 lakh, a gold medal weighing 1 sovereign, and a certificate of merit. Union Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting L. Murugan has announced that rupees 170 crore has been allocated to Tamil Nadu under the Central Tourism Department. Out of this, rupees 99.67 crore has been allocated for the development of the Nandavanam Heritage Park area in Mamallapuram. Additionally, rupees 70.2 crore has been allocated for the development of the Devala Flower Park, a prominent tourist destination in the Nilgiris. This totals approximately rupees 170 crore in funding for Tamil Nadu. After a consultation at the Secretariat regarding the operations of 5 sectors, including agriculture and animal husbandry, the Chief Minister released the following updates. Agriculture sector, development of the Neithal Heritage Park in Nagapattinam, upgradation of a turmeric export center in Erode, establishment of a mango excellence center in Dharmaburi, creation of a gooseberry excellence center in Tirunelveli, setting up of a banana research center in Thuthukudi, animal husbandry, dairy, dairy development and fisheries sectors, improvement of the Kasimedu fishing harbour in Chennai, construction of fish landing facilities in Periyakuppam, Pudukuppam and Pudupettai coastal villages in Kadalur, establishment of modern fish markets in Chennai, Chengalpattu, Krishnagiri, Dindigul and Madurai districts. Dairy development sector, New infrastructure facilities at the Ambattur dairy farm, setting up a milk processing plant and dairy product manufacturing unit in Namakkal district. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah met with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and submitted a memorandum requesting the central government's approval for the Mekatad Dam project. Bihar is famous for its Madhubani and Makana paintings. In India, the doctor to population ratio stands at 1 is to 811, which is better than the World Health Organization's standard of 1 is to 1000, as stated by Union Health Minister JP Natta, responding to a question raised by DMK Parliamentary Committee Chairperson and Thoothukudi MP Kanimozhi Karunanidhi regarding the protection of doctors from violence. Union Minister of State for Health Anupriya Patel said that state laws are sufficient to address the issue. Under the Ayushman Bharat Free Health Insurance Scheme, 1.4 million senior citizens aged 70 and above were enrolled within the last month, as informed in the Lok Sabha. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Ayushman Bharat Free Health Insurance Scheme, which provides health insurance coverage of up to Rs 5 lakh per family per year. The scheme aims to provide free health insurance for the poor and underprivileged. The scheme has been expanded, allowing senior citizens aged 70 and above to easily register and obtain health insurance cards through online platforms and apps. Since its launch in 2018, the Ayushman Bharat scheme has issued 35.89 crore health insurance cards to the public. The Supreme Court has issued an interim stay on the district court's investigation into the Jama Masjid dispute in Sambal district, Uttar Pradesh. The order follows violent protests during the second phase of a recent survey at the Jama Masjid, during which four people lost their lives in the shooting incident. The disputed site where Jama Masjid is located is claimed to have originally been the site of historic Harihar temple. It is alleged that in 1526 Mughal ruler Babur demolished a part of the temple to construct the mosque. India has been re-elected as a member of the United Nations Peace Building Commissions for the term 2025 to 26. Previously, India served as the member for the term 2023 to 24. The PBC focuses on efforts to rebuild peace in countries affected by violence and comprises 31 member states. Member states are selected from the three principal organs of the UN, along with countries that provide financial support and contribute troops. India plays a leading role among troop contributing countries. Currently, India has deployed approximately 6,000 military and police personnel in conflict affected regions such as the Central African Republic, Cyprus, and Democratic Republic of Congo, Lebanon, the Middle East, Somalia, Abyei, South Sudan, and Western Sahara. Unfortunately, 180 Indian soldiers have lost their lives during peacekeeping missions, which is the highest among all troop contributing countries. As part of a world tour, the Italian Navy's historic ship Americo Vespucci has arrived in Mumbai. This ship was built in 1930. In a joint operation between the Indian and Sri Lankan navies, about 500 kilograms of narcotics were seized from two fishing boats in the Arabian Sea. Despite the end of the Gaza conflict, Israeli troops are expected to remain in the region for many years, according to Israel's Ministers of Defense and Food Security, Avi Dicher. Notably, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has also stated that even after the conflict ends, Israel will maintain security control over the region. Israel has established a 4-kilometer wide path called Netzarim from the Gaza Strip to the Israeli border along the Mediterranean coast. The two-state solution, where Israel and Palestinian recognize each other as independent nations and live peacefully as neighbors, is considered by many countries, including India and the US, as the only solution to this issue. The International Atomic Energy Agency has warned that Iran is soon expected to begin the process of reprocessing uranium using thousands of advanced tools. In 2015, an nuclear agreement was signed between Iran, the United States, the permanent members of the UN Security Council, and Germany. Under the agreement, Iran agreed to ensure that its nuclear programs were not intended for the development of nuclear weapons. In return, the major powers agreed to lift the economic sanctions imposed on Iran. Thank you.